Yo, what's going on, guys? The NBA draft is upon us. And today, oh my God, we have had so many trades in the past 48 hours. And that being said, Houston Rockets now have a pick. And I've done a series where I pretty much have done every first round pick in this year's NBA draft. And the Houston Rockets originally didn't have a pick. But now they do, so I got to do, who will the Houston Rockets be drafting in this year's NBA draft? So let's get into it. Who will the Rockets be drafting? Okay. First off, let's talk about the obvious choice that everybody, if you follow sports on Reddit, if you follow sports on any sort of platform, you know Alexei Pokovetsky is a player who has been popping off on draft boards. He has gone up and he has gone down. Now, everyone agrees on this one thing, that Alexei Pokovetsky is a player that it is impossible to pinpoint. I've seen him go as high as Boston and as low as down to, I think it's the Toronto Raptors, okay? I've seen him be put wildly. So now that the Rockets have the pick 16, and it looks like they're going full rebuild. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're going full rebuild. James Harden, I think, is going to get traded to the Nets at this point, from what it seems like. Russell Westbrook, I don't know why I said Wilson. Russell Westbrook's probably going to go to the Clippers or the Knicks or somewhere. Somebody's going to take that contract with the Magic. Somebody with cap space, I would imagine, is going to take that contract. So with that being said, I think they're going full rebuild, especially with the coach, everything going on. Alexei Pokovetsky is a guy that could really, really help him. He's immediately going to be a rim protecting, floor spacing big man. That's his floor. Yeah, he's 200 pounds, but give him 4 to 5 years in that NBA, training staff. Maybe if they give him some PEDs, wink, wink. And I think if he can get to 235, I really think 235 is good. 235 is a good weight for him to be at. 250 would be great, but I don't ever see him getting to 250. If he can get it to 235, we saw what Giannis could start doing once he got up to 220 pounds by his third year in the league. Yeah, I know one of his problems is his shoulders are narrow. His frame is narrow. He doesn't have the broad shoulders as like a Kristaps or a Giannis. I know. But he has the length, the IQ, and the ability to be a really good player, in my opinion. Next, RJ Hampton. This guy's a combo guard with point guard-like skills, which is a very common trend that we're going to see in NBA prospects in the past few years, and we're going to see in the years to come, that more NBA players are going to be combo guards with point guard-like skills. That's why we're going to see a lot more teams running 2 combo card sets. That being said, RJ Hampton can play the 1 or the 2. And we saw Kobe White. We thought he was going to be a point guard, but it seems more like he's going to be a shooting guard now. And I want to bring Kobe White into this discussion is because their frames are kind of similar in a way that Kobe White is like 6'3", RJ Hampton's like 6'4", 6'5". I think RJ Hampton's 6'5". Yes, RJ Hampton up there, 6'5", 185 pounds. But I think their physical profile is very similar. RJ Hampton's a little bit lankier and has more potential to be a good defensive player. He's a more gifted athlete. Yeah, he has struggled with defensive presence. Put 20 pounds on him, getting at 205. I think he'll be able to be a better defender. I think he could be a guy who'll get you a steal in half a game. If he can get attacking the rim down and being able to draw fouls while being able to be a 38-plus three-point shooter, then that guy easily can be a valuable prospect for any team. But if he goes to the team like the Rockets and they end up trading Russell Westbrook or, my man James Harden, and they get more picks, or they're going full set rebuild, RJ Hampton's a great guy. Just let him play every single minute of his rookie year and see what you got right there. What do you have to lose? You don't have anything to lose at that point if you're already going full rebuild. You're going to have a prospect that's going to be able to maybe be at least be Dante Exum, and maybe at most he could be a player who could be an all-star. Okay, who could be a very good defender who's giving you 17, 18 points per game. Next, Desmond Bane. I had struggled with who would the third guy be if they were really, really looking for somebody. Yeah, Desmond Bane. At this point, he shoots threes. And I think even though you're going to be like, if they're rebuilding Ciro, why would they continue to play the small ball, super three ball? That's just because the NBA is going that direction. They're going to continue shooting threes, even though they have a different general manager, even though they have a different coach. They're going to keep shooting threes. They're not going to be super, super small ball how they've done with PJ Tucker. I believe they're going to move away from that, as you've seen with the Robert Covington trade, as you've seen with their trades that they have done. So with that being said, he's going to be a guy who they know what they're getting immediately, so he can start from day one for them at the small forward position, which I think they've been playing like Daniel House and a few other guys who aren't like big name guys. Sorry, I just had some paper right there. I just wanted to move. But yeah, I think he can be a guy who can make some playmaking, can facilitate offense. He had 4 assists a game. He had 6 rebounds. Like, he'll give you about 15 points a game. Look, yeah, he's a limited athlete. Yeah, he doesn't have the best wingspan, but he can defend guards and some small forwards. And most small forwards, not the super athletic, but he can be a 3-and-D guy who has some, I don't know if he's going to be a star, but a 3-and-D guy. Poor man's Buddy Hield, maybe. Something along those lines, and I think anybody would like that on their team. I know I would. That would be something that I would think would be phenomenal. Desmond Bane would work great on the Rockets. Whatever they're going for, it would work great. Is 16 a reach for him? Yes. I think 16 very much is a reach for Desmond Bane. Obviously, that's just you're sticking your hand out too far if you're trying to get a player like Desmond Bane. But if you get another pick, maybe. Yeah, pro comp Wesley Matthews. I like that. But if you're at 16, I think out of everyone available, maybe Tyrese Maxey. You can talk about Tyrese Maxey right there. Tyrese Maxey, I really think he could be a really good player and a really good defender. He could be like Lou Williams with some defense or something along there, like a Jamal Crawford, probably more like a Lou Williams with defense, something along those lines. Not saying anything like, I'm just saying like being a 6-man and having a defensive presence. I'm not saying he's going to have a similar game at all to Lou Williams. I'm just saying the role that they play. But Alexei Pokovetsky, I really would love the Rockets to get him, okay? Because I think that'd be a really good team for him to go to. Just put him at the center position or the power forward. I really like him at power forward, but I think he can do some stuff. I think he has some stuff. I wouldn't be mad if they get RJ Hampton. I think that's another player they can really benefit from. Another great guy. He's a great player. I think at the end of the day, depending on how you're going to roll out next year, Eric Gordon might still be there. I don't know. I think I don't know what you're going to get back for the trades for Russell Westbrook and Harden if those do go through. But I do know you need a big man. Alexei Pokovetsky has some star potential. And Alexei Pokovetsky probably has the highest potential, one of the highest potentials in this draft, but also has one of the riskiest floors. RJ Hampton, same thing, but I'd rather take Pokovetsky over Hampton, but I wouldn't be mad if they took Hampton. That's just my opinion. I want to hear your guys' down below who you think the Rockets should take. I don't think that it should be anyone insane. I think it's we have the numbers down and all that stuff, but yeah, I want to hear who you guys want. Anyway, guys, you should drop a like down below if you did enjoy this video. Hit that subscribe button for more NBA content like this. I've just been busy with school. Finals are coming up. Everything's so hectic. I'm about to spend like 8 hours at the library. Though, I love every single one of you who's made it to the end of the video. You guys don't know how much this means for me. I've been making YouTube videos for 6 years now, but I've been going hard as fuck for 8 months. So as always, guys, I hope you guys have a great day because I know I will. Till next, guys. Puppies out.